Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. I wanted to get up another video, and I wanted to actually walk you guys through the process of installing or setting up an arrangement of 5 to 7 of the paintings we're working on, right? So what I decided to do this morning was to set up this guy and this guy first and work with that, right? So I pulled out a bunch of paintings that I've paintings that I've done for this type of assignment, paintings I was working on when I was doing this for myself, right? So, object is the lily, I think that is. I'm not sure. Anyway, so there's I'm going to call this the abstract passage of color. All right, so if you go complicated like this, then I think maybe you need simplify the other ones. Right? So you build that contrast up, okay, guys? So I'm just going to wing it. And I got some more cosmic anomalies, I call them. But I don't know if I want to use them. I got the bird cage out. I've got the hand with the sauce. And then a new one. And I think I want to start here. And this is why I'm going to start here, right? Because the idea I'm thinking about, is about building that internal idea. And I have 2 cups, right? Glasses. One on its side, can't hold anything, one holding something. Free, but constraint, right? Kind of a version on that. This guy up in here, I'm not even going to be thinking about it yet. So now where to put this guy? Something is somewhere in between. So I'm looking for something that seems a little bit dynamic, right? And I'm going to go you know what? I like this idea, and I'm going to go in here and wing it in about here. And go here. And here. And so I'm lining up the edges there, right? So that's strong. Now, in this guy here, when I decided to place this, I placed this first. It was high on the wall. And I thought, no, I don't want to do that. Let's bring it down and let's build up and out instead. So I put that guy down low, and then I was looking for a spot for this, and I was like, let's pull it up off of this edge and let this edge, when you protract it, hit in there. At first it was out here, and I was like, no. Let it go there. Why? Because of this being a dark field and that being a lighter shape, that maybe if I'm looking at it from back here, I make that connection. Now, you guys, in this video right now, just take a look at that in relationship to that, all right? So we got some things happening in here, 3 things, right? We're 2 to 4 away, okay? So now I'm going to go somewhere else. Now I'm thinking I want to build this. I got the idea of being able to hold something, not being able to hold something, being portable but always confined to that thing. And I'm going to think once again here, what are we cooking? What exactly are we cooking? So I'm going to go with another oval. And I'm going to hunt for a place where it wants to be. And I'm thinking, so I was talking about upward and outward, right? So what happens if we go over in here? Right in there. So why there? Well, formally, I'm thinking about how I want to design this space, right? I want to create diagonals in here, right? But now look at where this guy is, right off of this edge, in here, and off of that a little bit. Now I could mess around and go what happens if it's up in there? Right? And I might like that better because it makes more of a connection with that, as that does to that. Alright, so I'm going to slide it up into there. Alright, now we're at 4. And I only have 8 minutes, which I'm well into it. Let me check the time. Right, we have 3 minutes left. All right, this is fine. All right, now I'm okay, I'm going upward and outward. What else can I do up in here? How much fun can I have with this guy, right? And where do I want to go? Well, I got 2 objects in there. Maybe, you know what? I'm thinking going back with the scorpion, right? Because sometimes, what are we cooking? How are we cooking it? Whether it's going to be useful or not, maybe all that stuff comes back and stings us in a certain way, right? So, I love this shape, and I love this shape this way. But I am going to be thinking about horizontal movement across somewhere up in there. So let's see how much room I have to mess with. And we're missing that over there. I must have hit it. So let's move this back in here. And there. Alright, that's better. Alright guys, so down to 2 minutes and that's it. Alright, now I'm going to hunt for a home for this guy. Alright? Now I might be thinking, what about here? Let's see what that looks like. Alright, can we see it on this? Yeah, we can. Now let's do this. Sorry guys, my tripod's not the easiest to work with. There we are. 2, 4, 5. Now let's think this. We've got those guys going. We might want to go out a little bit. Maybe a little bit more cluster in here somewhere. Grouping a cluster. Down to almost 2 minutes. Let's think. We got 3 objects, 4 objects, 1 abstract passage of color, no body parts. Right? No body parts. So how about this? Everything needs to have a system to move around nutrients so it can grow. Right? And we're going to pull out that capillary I painted 1,000,000 years ago. And we're going to put this up here somewhere. Right? Nice shot, Chuck. So, down to a minute. Let's see where we can find a home for this. So what happens if we put it right in here? Let's go in here. And I'm just winging it, guys. Right? And is that going to hold up there? No, I got to do it now. What's happening, Rachel? Rachel's here. Rachel's on tape, but she's not on tape. Oh, that's not where I wanted it. But let's see what happens with this. Alright, let's see. We might like it. Oh, I kind of like that one. I'm looking through the viewfinder, guys. I'm liking that. But you know what I need to do? Move these. Now let's see what that looks like. Yeah, better. A little bit of visual noise in here around the bottom and the edges. But I'm going to take a still of this and then clean it up and then drop this into arrangement number 3, 4, version at 1. Alright, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.